Sant'Andrea on Elba, my discovery of Italy's most beautiful beach. I had always dreamed of a place where the raw power of nature meets the gentleness of the sea waves, creating a landscape so perfect it seems unreal. I thought I had already seen the most beautiful corners of the Italian coast, but then I stumbled upon Elba, and specifically, Sant'Andrea. And everything changed. It was here, in this small settlement on the northwestern tip of the Tuscan island, that I found the beach that, for me, is the absolute number one, Spiaggia di Sant'Andrea. When I first stood on its shore, I felt as if I had stepped into another world. A small, sandy cove, embraced on both sides by majestic, smooth granite cliffs, shimmered in the sun. This is no ordinary beach. It is a work of art sculpted over millennia. The local rocks, called cote by the residents, are smooth and white, interspersed with orthoclase crystals that sparkle in the sun like diamonds. The water, crystal clear and azure, washes over them with extraordinary gentleness, creating natural, shallow-bottomed pools perfect for carefree relaxation. The village of Sant'Andrea itself is the embodiment of tranquility. Just a few decades ago, it was merely a small fishing village, cut off from the rest of the island, where life moved to the rhythm of fishing and cultivating grapevines on the terraced slopes descending to the sea. This old-world charm is still palpable. Walking along narrow paths, passing houses enveloped in bougainvillea and oleanders, one feels the spirit of the past harmoniously intertwining with the present. The tourism development, which truly began here in the 1950s and 60s, has not destroyed the authenticity of the place. On the contrary, it has allowed others to discover its extraordinary beauty. The history of this corner of the island is inextricably linked with the history of all of Elba. I imagine the Etruscans, who landed on these shores centuries ago in search of the precious minerals for which the island was famous. Then the Romans, who built their villas here, enjoying the mild climate and the abundance of nature. Even the shadow of the great Napoleon, who spent less than a year of his exile on Elba, seems to hang over the island. Although his main residence was in Portoferraio, news of paradise-like coves such as the one in Sant'Andrea surely reached him as well. For me, Spiaggia di Sant'Andrea is more than just a beach. It's a complete experience. It's the morning walks on the smooth rocks leading to the neighboring, even more intimate Cotoncello Beach, creating a picturesque, almost lunar landscape. It's snorkeling in the clear waters, where the seabed teems with life and schools of fish dart between underwater rocks. Finally, it's the evenings when the sun dips below the horizon, painting the sky and the rocks in incredible shades of gold and pink. Spiaggia di Sant'Andrea objectively the best beach in Italy? Perhaps that's an overstatement. After all, beauty is a subjective matter. I have seen the magnificent beaches of Sardinia and Apulia, but none of them made such a profound impression on me. Sant'Andrea possesses the perfect balance between wildness and comfort, between a spectacular landscape and an intimate atmosphere. It is a place where time slows down, and one reconnects with nature. For me, without a shadow of a doubt, it is the most beautiful stretch of the Italian coast, my personal paradise on earth.